Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 lasted just 6 minutes before it lost contact with air traffic control. Instead of arriving in Nairobi as planned, the jetliner plunged here, 60 kilometers southeast of Addis Ababa. Witnesses reported an intense fire after impact. 149 passengers and 8 crew members were aboard, representing more than 30 nationalities. Among them, 32 Kenyans, 8 Americans, and 8 Chinese. Some were United Nations staff members. Families broke down upon hearing the news, while others, like Ahmed Khalid, wondered how they narrowly escaped death.
Because of the delay from Dubai, so I missed the first flight.
The exact cause of the crash is still unknown. Recovering the aircraft's data recorders, or black boxes, will be key. Analysts say the location of the crash site could help the progress of the investigation.
It's over land. That's going to make life so much easier.
The weather was clear at the time of the flight, but the airline said the pilot reported problems after takeoff and asked to return to Addis Ababa.
He had more than 200 flight hours. After receiving the aircraft, we did the first maintenance check on February 4th, 2019. It was a new and clean aircraft.
The Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft is relatively new. It was launched in 2016 and added to the Ethiopian Airlines fleet last July. It's the same model of a jetliner owned by Lion Air that crashed in Indonesia last October, killing nearly 200 on board. A preliminary report suggested a malfunctioning sensor mistakenly triggered an anti-stall system, pushing the plane into a nosedive. That prompted U.S. federal authorities to issue an emergency directive requiring pilot manuals laying out protocols to respond to the problem.
I'd be very curious to look at whether the Ethiopian crews have those manuals with those amendments on, and what training the Ethiopian crews had to deal with this type of issue that caused the Lion Air crash.
Boeing released a statement expressing its condolences and saying it will send a technical team to assist Ethiopian investigators. They will be joined by representatives of the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, as well as the Federal Aviation Administration. Francis Coe, CGTN, Washington.
Kenya suffered the largest death toll in this crash. Families of the 35 who died gathered at Nairobi's main airport, which should have been the plane's destination. Kenya is offering emergency services to the families. Elsewhere, the Chinese embassy in Ethiopia has created a hotline for those in need of assistance.